these items and blessing for our work. I cleanse and consecrate them with the vibration of money and drawing money. I ask all kind and benevolent spirits, ancestors, guides, guardians, and helpful beings to come and share their energy and bless these items. For the purposes of money drawing, I ask that the energies of the plants used here lend their spirit, lend their essence for the purposes of money drawing. I express my utmost gratitude. Thank you. Now I'm just going to go around and bless the tools. This be this tool that will mix the energies together for the purposes of drawing money. This be this mortar that will smash the items together. This be both of these things, representation of the Mother and the Father coming together in creation. Thank you. If I can find a little bubble. Well, there doesn't have to be any rhyme or reason to how this goes in. Here's the part where you add your intention, you add your energy, you say thank you, you operate in gratitude for the energies that'll show up for you. And we talked before about how money and love have the same vibration. So don't be afraid to, when you're smelling the smells that are being released by this work, just take them all in, let your body sense them, and feel some real love for the work that you're doing. And these bay leaves are not going without a fight, so I'm just going to crunch them a little bit with my hands. These are regular old pine needles from a pine tree. But because pine is an evergreen, it has a very powerful money vibration. And this is our Thai basil. We happened to have some growing in the backyard, and it is so pungent in such a good way. But I really liked using the tops of the basil, because that's like kind of the fruit to me a little bit. We have some leaves in there, and if you like using the leaves, those are great too. I'll leave this for the end. because once you strain everything, once you add a little bit of heat and get all of the things mixed together and sort of infused together for a little while, you'll strain it, let it cool, and then add some of the fresh herbs all over again. So don't forget to leave some of these things available to you if you like. It just gives a little bit more aroma, and the aroma is part of the trigger. It's part of the thing that you know, in manifestation, we aren't, it's not necessary. The herbs help us. The stones help us, but they're just a trigger, really. They're just a trigger for the visualization. Yeah, so this is good. You can also do, I think this is cinnamon bark. You can do the cinnamon stick. You don't have to grate it up. You may want to just leave it as is. Get my little curly dock in there. See all these many little seeds? That's all the money right there. So that's why it's considered to be a money plant, is because it's prolific in its seed production. Get that all in there. And these are not, so like, let's say you don't have curly dock, you don't have high John root, which I don't have. I thought I did, but I don't. You don't have extra specialties, right? Use what you have. A 3-ingredient oil is just as good as a 12-ingredient oil, and any work that you do, even if you're not, like, this is a good moon phase, but it's not necessary. When it comes to magic, you do the work when you need it. When it comes to this kind of stuff, you do the work when you need it. If you can plan it out for the moon phase, great. If you can plan it out and the moon phase lines up with a Jupiter day and a Jupiter hour, even better. But if you don't do those things, don't hold off on making this, especially now, because it's a good time. We are in the Lion's Gate. That is all manifestation. All manner of manifestation is ready. So I'm going to put this salt in here. Thank you, thank you. These things will go in at the end, the already made stuff. And then the things that will go in at the end, the dollar, these items here, a little bit more salt, a little bit more coffee, a little bit more clove oil, because I did not put that into this mixture. This is just the mixture for the oil to get itself sorted. And I'm going to do that now. We'll go away for a couple of hours. I'm going to let it do for like an hour, hour and a half. You can let it do for longer, but I feel like an hour and a half is fine. So, thanks again. So, this is what it looks like when the oil is in. We took a couple minutes to set intention and to put energy into the mixture. So this is the mixture, and you see that there's several times throughout the process, even though we're taking, it's like a 10-minute or 15-minute, we're taking some time throughout each step to be grateful, to set intention, to put our energy into it. So now we've just got water. It's just like a basic double boiler. There's just a metal bowl and some water. And this will I'll let it do for a while until it starts becoming really aromatic. You can do a couple of things here, right? You don't have to do anything at all. This could be the totality of your process. Or, when you're mixing it around, you can set some more intention. You can sing to it. You can play prosperity music. There's this really beautiful chant that's like, I think it's called Prosperity Song, but it's like, I am plenty, I am abundant, filled up and overflowing, yes, I am plenty. You can sing that to your mixture, whatever, or find it on YouTube because it exists, or play the money frequency. There are many, many different things that you can do. You can drum here if that's what you like doing. There isn't any right or wrong way for energy raising here. It's more like whatever speaks to you. If you like dance, and dance is an expression that really speaks to you, then dance and use symbols, use bells, use things that are like attention drawing, because that's going to draw the attention of spirit or any energy that wants to be helpful here. This is going to take a while. So, and this is about the end, really. It's the beginning and the end. You'll strain this mixture, put it into a bottle, label it, and make sure that you put the time on it. Then you'll take the remaining things that we had left on the table, which was the nutmeg, the clove oil. Put enough until you feel good. The nutmeg, leave it whole. It's for luck, and it's best when it's in its fullest state. So try to find a bottle that will fit a whole nutmeg. Good luck with that. Sorry in advance. Rip up your dollar into or shred it or cut it super, super tiny. If you have joss paper with the gold leaf, rip that up and put it inside of the bottle. Almost like if you have a grinder, if you have a coffee grinder, that would be the best way to go about that. But if you don't, tiny, tiny cuts. Then surround everything with your stones and leave it gel for a little while. But it will be good within 24 hours to use. And thank you, and blessed be.